my daily wisdom. I forgot. So my daily wisdom for today has to do with the song that was on here. What was it called? I forgot what it's called. Notice Me. Yeah, you know what? I feel like this song is such a mood because a lot of the times it's like we think to ourselves, especially extrovert gang, or not extrovert gang, introvert gang. Listen up. I feel like this is very true for introverts, perhaps. Because introverts get their energy from being like alone, and having their alone time. And I think that I feel like that kind of, and not even introverts, you know, I think in today's society, like, this is very prevalent because we're all kind of like, friends, what are those? I don't got those. Or like, you know, like, I think we are all like, we are all very not alone, but at the same time, very, very isolated. Like, you could have like 1,000 followers on Instagram, or like you could have like 1,000 friends on Facebook, and you could still not be like, you might not feel fulfilled in like your social life. You know what I mean? We live in the internet society. I feel like gives us this sort of illusion that we are more like, we are more social, or we have more connections than we like actually feel that we do, like in our hearts, you know? And I think that's what I kind of thought about when I listened to this song, and not so much about being like actually lonely, but I thought about like how, you know, we think a lot to ourselves, like, oh, it's okay to be alone, like, I'm fine, like, we'll be fine. I'm fine laying in my bed all day doing nothing. I mean, that's me. But I feel like we all kind of need more, I feel like we need more like love than we think we do, really. So, I think this is kind of just my own interpretation of the song, but I kind of resonated with it because I think as the kind of work, as being like a streamer, I feel like this is kind of hit home because there's a lot of times where I'm like, yeah, I'm fine just, you know, sitting here and like, you know, streaming and then going back to bed and then, you know, waking up and going and eating and going back to bed, you know. But I think that we all deserve to give each other like a little bit more. I think we all need more close connections in this day and age because there's a lot of connections that are not so. There are a lot of connections that are more surfacey. It's like, oh, this person I met that one time sent me a friend request. Okay, and now we're quote unquote friends. You know, it's harder to sort of discern what is a very deep connection, what is like surfacey connection. So yeah, I feel like gyakuni, I feel like today's society it's a lot harder to know who is your friend and who is like not your friend, and who is just an acquaintance and that kind of stuff. And as a result, it makes us feel kind of like lonely. And this is not, I don't know if this is advice, not even advice. I don't know if this is wisdom or not, but I feel like we should all let's all work harder to be, not harder, but like let's all make an effort to sort of like be there for one another in more of like what do you call? Words hard in a more like solid way than just like, oh, I'm gonna give you a like on this post, you know. It's like, I'm not saying that to me. I'm not saying like, oh, hey guys, like slide into my DMs. That is not what I'm saying, and I will not be able to respond to you even if you do that. So don't do that. But but like, you know, to each other, I think it's important to like put that extra, especially for someone you care about. You know, it's important to put in that extra step. You know, we can't even if we want to do it exactly right. So I will not be able to like, you know, do that for you, but I think it's important to be able to do that to each other. So yeah.